All right. Love you.
Hello, everyone. Happy sensational Sunday. It's Jen from Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. I always promise you guys a live haul for my Tuesday afternoon live sale. I just got home from work from the hospital, so I'm very casual today, and hope all is well with all of you. Needless to say, I won't be on here hopefully too long because we also have Miss Tanya at My Jewelry Addictions on for her live sale today. But I always have to get on here to kind of show you what's going to happen for Tuesday. If you're new here, welcome. The reason I do these videos live interactively, so if you guys have any questions along the way, you can always ask. If you're new here, please register prior to Tuesday at jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. I pin my email at the top of the chat. And please send us your information, such as your name, YouTube name, complete mailing address, phone number, and PayPal information. We do our information or billing. We do our billing through PayPal, and it makes the process go seamlessly come Tuesday if everybody's pre-registered prior to the show. So we do auction formats. We also do buy it now format. So it's really important that we get your information when we work on Tuesday at our live sale. Today is what I usually do on today's show. These are all new things that I have for sale that you guys haven't seen before. And if you're interested in any of these items, I will be happy to give you the starting bid on these items if you send me an email. Just send me a screenshot, send me a timestamp and things like that, and we will provide that information to you. I don't do any pre-sales prior to Tuesday. But if you see something you are interested in and want more information, I'll be happy to provide that to you. Let's see. We don't ship internationally at this time. We only ship within the continental United States. Hope my international viewers and friends understand that. Let's see. That's pretty much about it. My husband, Joe, says hello. This is my time for just you and me and chit-chat away. And we will get started. So I know that some of you watch these videos and then watch other channels going on, and then you can let me know later on after you watch the video and let us know if there's something you'd like to know more about. So that being said, we're just going to keep going. And again, welcome everybody. I'm going to try to monitor the chat as I go along, and we'll go from there. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to show, like I said, I'm going to move the camera down. And we are going to start showing some items again. Hopefully all you guys are having a great Sunday. Here we go. This is the first item I have. Let's see if I can try to zoom this in a little bit. Let's see here. There you go. So the first item I have here, this is what was on the preview shot real quick. Love is in the air. When is not love in the air? That's why I always say that love conquers all. Love is the power of life. So I always need to say that hearts mean a lot to me, and so I try to find the hearts for a lot of you. So this is an interesting piece of jewelry. If I can get it to focus first, that might be helpful. I have it on this rotating display. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. So this is made by a designer named Anna Beck. Anna Beck. It's sterling silver, white metal, of course, and then the yellow portion you're seeing is vermeil. And she calls this like a dot pattern. These are all individually soldered on into the heart in vermeil, which means it's 18 karat over sterling silver, and it's double-sided. Really, really pretty heart, and it's from designer Anna Beck. And this is a pretty heavy chain, and as signed on this really long chain, the chain itself is 30 inches long. Get this over the tag. Come on, Jenny, you can do this. There we go. This is 925, and then if you flip it over this way, it says Anna Beck. Okay, so really, really pretty long necklace. And again, designer sign. like the large heart too. She makes different sizes of her pieces, and this is one of the larger size pieces that I was able to acquire, and has nice, beautiful sterling silver bezel. Okay, so that is a nice piece that from Anna Beck is the name of the designer. So we'll have that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everybody, for me on the way in. Please say hello. Just say hello. Again, this is just a pre-haul. I bought, just to let you guys know, over the course of the last couple weeks, I have bought about 120 necklaces. And I'm saying that correctly, 120 necklaces. If you are looking for something in sterling silver, I have it here most likely for you. So I might not be able to, if you're looking for a heart, if you're looking for a flower, if you're looking for a cross, if you're looking for something in particular, believe it or not, I most likely was very lucky to have a lady who I deal with liquidate a lot of her pieces. Okay. Like here, this is a marcasite heart. This is all sterling silver with the nice, beautiful chain. Hi, Amy. How are you? I'm just doing a quick, hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Happy Sunday. I'm just trying to just go through some highlights of what we'll be doing for Tuesday. And I like to do it interactively with all of you. So just say hello. Do a little bit different. And so this is a beautiful marcasite, all sterling silver flower pendant. So like, again, like I was saying, I have lots of things here. I'm just going to give you a few highlights. I've got prayer box necklaces. If you guys know what a prayer box necklace is, I'll show you what one looks like in a minute in case you're not familiar with that. But you know, this is all sterling silver. Everything that I'm going to be, I bought 123, I believe it's 123 necklaces. Okay. So I'm literally every time I come home from work, I'm literally polishing, cleaning, researching something that, you know, for everybody to see. Like this is, I'm just giving you a sample. Okay. Like here's a little vintage. I left the patina on here. I like it. It looks like I love patina on old pieces of jewelry. And I thought this was really sweet. I didn't want to clean this one up too much because I think it was really, really cool. Patina's little puffed heart charm. I work today at the hospital, ladies, so I know that some people are on right now. So I try not to be on here too long, but needless to say, I want to always promise you guys a representation or a haul of things that I have, and that will be coming up for Tuesday. And so you can always send me an email. This is a prayer box. So we were talking about a prayer box just a second ago. So some people and I have two different kinds. This one has a little hands on it, a little hand on the prayer box. And some people use these kind of as a representation. You can write a little message, and this box opens up. And you can put your little wish in there. Sometimes I also have another prayer box that's a different style. It doesn't have the hands on it, but it actually has a pearl inside. So you can put whatever you want in there. You can put a little gemstone. People represent the little stones that they have, and they put them in there. Every time you have a prayer, you can put it in the box. It's a physical way to put your prayers on something and wear it around your neck, and so hopefully that, you know, your prayers and your wishes are thought about. It's really pretty, and look, it's all sterling silver. And on the bottom, real decorative little box. Isn't that cute? So that's one of them. I have another style, and let's see. If anybody's looking for, again, I'm going to be flying through a lot of things on Tuesday, but needless to say, I'm just trying to kind of show you a couple things here. Religious things. Now here's a little cute little cherub angel pendant. Singapore chain, and this is a sterling silver little cherub angel, the cute little diamond cut bezel. There's the back. You know, so let's see. I did get some costumes. Everybody just, you know, I know, Elizabeth, I know you love your costume too, so get your so we'll get there. Let me see. Crosses. Real pretty cross. Now this, when I first saw it, I thought of the designer Sarda. It's not Sarda, but it is marked 925 on the back. Nice thick cross. All those pieces are all hand done. So sometimes you find Indonesian jewelry very well constructed. And I just love the design on that. Nice long chain. This is a 24-inch long chain it comes with. And you guys know me relatively well. If, for example, if I bring this up for auction and if it's something you like, you say, hey, Jenny, I love that necklace, but maybe I like to wear it, this way or wear it up closer to me. I can take off the price of the piece for the chain. If you're not interested in the chain, I can separate it if it's able to come off the piece. In this particular instance, I believe it does. So I can do that. I work with you guys to make it work for whatever you need it to be. So I know you do, Elizabeth. There's so much to love and to appreciate. This is an older piece here. Oh, here. This is the next one I'm going to get to. So Elizabeth, this kind of, since we're talking about costume a little bit, this is sterling silver. But again, it's all different things. That's what I love about finding beautiful things for you guys is the hunts and finding unique pieces. Okay. Let me get the little AB. AB crystal, sterling silver chains, all sterling. Just a simple, beautiful necklace. You want to just wear something sweet out, or with your granddaughter, niece, or yourself, or just if you like more dainty things. Sometimes I bring the big pieces, and then people say, Jenny, do you have anything that's kind of like just simple or dainty or smaller scale? I have things like that. So I try to have something for everybody. All right, here we go. This is an older piece. This is 925. Okay, Cantonile. Oopsie. Cantonile. That's the style of all that wire work and bead work on a pendant. So don't have let me see. Yeah, I don't have, this could be, they call this possibly a Dutch button. So normally Dutch buttons are usually 800 or 835 silver. This one's actually marked 925. So is this possibly from Holland as well, or from England or overseas, that area? It could be. It's just not marked that way. It says 925 on the back, and so it could be it's made the same way. I just don't know what it's actually getting higher silver content than actually what they call the ones from Holland or Sweden or that kind of places. So I have that. All right, let me get that down. Oh, Elizabeth, you're so sweet. I appreciate that very much. I'm going to try my best, ladies, to start making a little bit more content for all of you. So maybe you guys can start sending me some ideas, and maybe I'll take a little bit of your advice and see, we'll try to do some content videos. This is beautiful. This is, hi, Leonore. How are you? I'll say hi to Joe for you. He's not here right now. This is white zircon. So this is a natural gemstone. Okay. I don't know if everybody's kind of aware of that. So white zircon is different than cubic zirconia. Cubic zirconia is grown in a lab. White zircon is mined from the Earth's crust, or it's an actual gemstone. And this is very similar. Looks like diamonds, but they're not. They're white zircon, but it's still natural gemstone. I love the cable link chain here, nice and sturdy, and it's articulated, and it moves with you. It has the pair cuts and the rounds. So I'm just showing a little bit of a haul, everybody, and I, just to entice you what's going to be coming on up. Let me go back to some other. No, I bought about 123 pieces of sterling silver necklaces. Okay, so I'm still working on those, but I did get a sampling. This is just a sample of what I've got. I mean, I still got to go through some more. Brooches. I'm going to give something in for Elizabeth. Now, this, always on the hunt. I do have some of my people ask for it. Uranium glass. And bring my lamp. Oh, shoot. I didn't bring in my light in here. But the grain stones, I can tell you, are uranium. Multicolored little brooch. And this is 12 karat gold filled. Okay. Real pretty. That one. So I also have this one. This is a heart. You love the bow? Here's one. Also uranium glass, gold filled. Now they make gold filled in white. This one is actually signed Catamore. Oops. Catamore. Catamore. Okay. Thanks, Leonore. Appreciate that. And this one, this is more of a spiral or a, what do they call it? Orbit. I don't have my light in here today, but I can tell you that large stone in the center is glows really bright green. Even though it's blue, it glows like uranium. It's uranium glass. And here's the back. So I like the colors of this one. Here's on my hand. Let's see it. They're pretty. Yeah. I'm always looking, Elizabeth. You guys kept me busy last week with all the brooches I showed. Now this one is interesting. I like this one. This is also brooch, mother of pearl, and vintage, of course. Not a signature on this. First thing I thought of was like Whiting and Davis, but I don't see a mark on it. Okay, but I love this. This is actual mother of pearl. That they call that. Well, like Pim will call that. It's called the Orient, like Orient or the rainbow color. When light goes on a pearl, they call it the Orient of the pearl. And this has a really, really wonderful flash to this brooch. So that's really pretty. Thank you, Leonore. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Let's see. I found a very old uranium glass brooch with a C clasp. It's a smaller one. Let's see if I can do this close up for you. Yeah, look at all the patina on here. It has a little design on there. And then it has a C clasp on the back right there. It does say there is an inscription on the back that says Old Top. So I'm not familiar with what Old Top means, if that there was a company or what, but this is uranium. Of course, I don't have my light in here, but this will glow. This is more of a lighter green. I just like that. Very old antique brooch. And then for my kitties, I found another kitty brooch. Look at these two. Aren't they cute? Just sitting there. Little silver and gold. There's back. There is a mark here on the back of it, but I didn't recognize the signature. I just thought they were cute. Okay. All right, let's see what else I got. Okay, somebody along the way, I don't recall who it was, but I do know you guys are very excited or asked me to say, Jenny, can you find X, Y, and Z? Can you find this? Can you find somewhere along the way? Somebody asked me for a Taxco locket necklace. Okay, and that's what this is. This is actually, it's a ball, and I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have seen these before. I'm sure maybe you have. This is very old. And I'm going to show you, look at all the pattern on the design here. Okay, there's a little there. Okay, and what you do is you open up these ends. They're kind of just in the ball like here, and you open them up like that. Okay, and now watch. This opens up like an accordion. And you can put pictures in here. It's all sterling silver. And this is very old. It actually has a mark on it. It has an Eagle 3 mark on it. Okay, Eagle 3 mark, which means if it's an Eagle 3 mark, Taxco, that is from 1948 to 1975. And it is an Eagle 3 mark that's on the inside of this. Okay, I just thought this was cool. Somebody asked, I know someone along the line, this app maybe goes back 3 or 4 months ago, but sometimes when you find things, you find it when you find it. And if anybody's still interested in something like that, really, really pretty piece. Isn't that cool? And a nice long chain. All these pendants that I found for you ladies all came with chains, all sterling chains. So I price them with the chains, which is nice to have because sometimes, I mean, I'll sell them with or without chains. I mean, I like it to have a chain. So if you needed it for yourself or for a gift, all you have to do is keep it in the box or send it to you and you just put it into somebody for a gift and it's all ready to go. So this one is nice, long as this 24-inch long chain is gone. So, all right. All right. What else we got? I got a couple older pieces. Let me show you these. This is a 12-karat gold filled hand engraved locket. But I want to bring your attention to the design and how this works. Look at the little way that this bail has been designed. See how it's got a little loop there? This is all hand engraved. Okay. And how this opens, you know, mostly lockets open left to right, right? Hold on one second. Let me get it open for you. Because sometimes I have to do this myself. Okay. This opens top to bottom. See? Let me put it back on the necklace. Hold on. I just can't do it when it's on the neck for some reason. See? It opens this way. And it still has the original frame covers in there. Excuse me. Sorry. The little frame colors that go inside so they'll hold your pictures in. Which sometimes these get lost very easily, these little frame covers, which is nice to have. Isn't that cute? And then on the back, just high polished. Again on a gold fill chain, you know. And I love the clasp. Look at this clasp. It has an old vintage clasp. Those ones you just kind of hook in there. Filigree clasp. I just liked it because it's unique. You know, I mean, I try to find everything I find, but this is something that you don't see every day. And conditions everything, in my opinion, when you find older pieces of jewelry. If you find them really lovely condition items, you have to take it home. All right, moving on. This is an 800 silver gold wash Art Nouveau lavalier necklace. Sorry, hold on, I got my... So this one, believe it or not, what you're looking at now, most people when we look at these, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here to show you. These sometimes you'll find in actual solid gold. This one here is 800 silver with a gold wash overlay. It's marked 800 on the back. And this is actually, believe it or not, this is a faux pearls. These are faux pearls because the coating is actually coming off the pearl. These typically are natural pearls if you're looking at a solid gold piece. But if you wanted a look of a very multi-$100 gold piece without paying that type of price for it, this is the next best thing. So it's almost like a reproduction, I guess you want to call it, but needless to say, very, very pretty. These are supposed to look like emeralds, but these are green rhinestone, faux pearls, and that. And it's on a, again, 800 gilt wash chain that comes along with it, 20 inches long. So I buy these things because sometimes people, like I said, I buy things for all different price points for you guys. Okay. From all across the gamut, because I feel that if I only try to stay within one price range for everybody, there's a lot of customers say, Jenny, I wish I loved that, but I wish I could have something in my budget. So this is kind of something that for those kind of customers I have. So because they understand, hey, if I find gold, I'm going to bring it, but the price is, of course, going to be higher. This is something you can do as an alternative. You still get a lovely piece of design. You still get a lovely piece to wear. And most people wouldn't even go up to you and get really close to say, oh, that's glass. No, you're going to know what it is because that's what I do. I tell you all about it. But in the meantime, you can enjoy a piece of jewelry. And most people won't say, oh my gosh, that emerald necklace looks great. So, how you doing, Corvus? How are you? Yes, the green stone is glass. Yes, it is, Elizabeth. Here you go. Look, it's glass. And these are actually simulated pearls. They're not actual culture pearls. And there's the back. And this is 800 silver, the gilt wash. So isn't that unique? So I tested it. Believe me, I wish it was gold too, but if again, it's still beautiful, and get you for a bargain price. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got. Again, I'm still going through. After tonight, that's what I'm be working on as I'm watching other people's shows. I'm going to still be cleaning jewelry and getting things ready. All right, this is a beautiful Irish crucifix. Beautiful cross. Sterling, simply marked sterling on the back. So I put it on a little thicker chain, a little 18-inch rope chain. But again, if you have change yourself, I can sell the pendant alone. But again, this lady liquidated all her silver, and I basically bought everything she had. So if there's something you're looking for out of my bags here, I probably haven't even gone through it. This is just a sampling, okay? With that in mind, I have this. Now this one's unique. Now this is not a long box chain. This is how I got it. Look at this crucifix. I want you guys to look at the detail. The detail of this. Isn't that gorgeous? And I know everybody's faith is different, but needless to say, just take the quality of what you're looking at. Just the detail. And when you don't see these kind of things like this anymore. And how I know it's older, look, it even has the previous owner's name engraved on it, in hand engraved. And her name was, I can get it close up in the camera, Charlotte Earle, E-A-R-L-E. And then says, the date says 6/21 of 61. So I don't know if this, again, is it older than the 60s? Possibly. Could have been handed down to her. I don't know. But I love getting history. I love some people, it says right there, sterling in big block lettering. I love the fact that this is all riveted. So there's construction going on here, quality, hand engraving. So you know that somebody really, this meant a lot to somebody. I like things like that because it shows a piece of history of who owned it. And you don't know, I don't know who Charlotte Earle is, but maybe somebody wants to do some research in history. Maybe she might be somebody famous. I don't know. But I just thought it was really, really pretty. All right. How's everybody doing today? Y'all having a great, did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend? I had to work in the ER this weekend, ladies. So, like I said, I come home, sit at this desk, and then I see and talk to all of you guys tonight. So this is beautiful. Look at this marcasite, jumps off the page at you. Beautiful heart, simply marked sterling on the back. Okay, so you know it's an older piece. It's got the sterling mark. I have it on a 24-inch long chain. Nice large marcasite heart. Okay, sterling, of course. Believe it or not, it's probably here. If you went and then hearts, I've got another locket. Here's another locket. I just have so much. I can't even get with her. Now this one has the little hinge here. It does open up. There's open up there. I have a larger text. I don't know if this is text. Let me see if this one says. It just says patina. It does say, I think it's sterling on it is what it says. So this one still has the patina. Again, it has on a box chain. So we got that. Oh, you did. Elizabeth, did you wear any of your wonderful jewelry to the plays? I want to know if you did. I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures, Elizabeth. All right. Cute little hand engraved hearts. Again, like I said, lockets. This is double-sided, hand engraved. So I actually have it backwards, but here's the front. A little hand engraved heart. But you guys have been asking me, see, like, you know, sometimes when things happen for me, I'm not out specifically. I mean, I have, you know, requests in my head or what people have asked. And sometimes when I buy like a lot like this, it's kind of fun because I don't know until I get down into it. Oh, I remember so and so asked me for that. Oh, I remember so and so asked me for this. So it's kind of a, you know, and then these are kind of things too along the way. You know, granted, this is June, right? Or almost the end of July. We're getting into July, but think about Christmas, right? So little cherub disc. You know, if you want to take it into somebody and get that engraved, you could. But these are the kind of things I find. And if I buy things along the way, you can stash them away for Christmas or birthdays or something like that. And you'll have a little gift for somebody. So I got a couple cherub pendants in there. Now, let's see what else we got. Oh, here's a Silpata. Retired Silpata. This is actually very. Got it backwards. Back up a little bit here. A Rolo chain. And this is called a rhombus cut. You guys remember geometry class? Rhombus? Rhombus cut. Really, very unusual cut stone. And then on the back, if you guys see this, this is made in Israel, believe it or not. And this is Silpata. So you'll see back here, you'll see the little arrow right there. And it says Israel 925. And this actually weighs, this necklace weighs, for a necklace, this is kind of got, look at the nice Rolo chain. Here's a little Silpata mark that's on the back. A dangle mark there. There you go, Silpata. And then here, look at the detail on here. It's all sterling silver. It's retired Silpata. So it weighs about 6.9 grams. That's actually pretty, for a necklace, that's pretty good. I bought a kitty. It was last form of War Macbeth's t-shirt. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm going to look forward to when you go into the winter time, Elizabeth, and you start going, get all full dressed up for everything. I was like, look at this little kitty. Isn't he cute? AJH. I don't know who AJH is. That's, it was AJM. AJ, is that M or an H? H. I just thought he was cute. A little ball necklace, ball bead. All right, let's see. Now let's get into some other things I got here. Let's see. What else we got? Okay, let me show you this big one. Again, I go from those little tiny pendants, and then we get into something like this. There's my hand here. So you got, there's my hand. Look. It's a, this is signed DDD Mexico 925. DDD is Dominique Dino Art. I'm saying that wrong, I know. Dino Art, DINOURAT. So you find something with Mexico and DDD, Mexico 9. Yep. So we have, I believe it's black onyx. That's what we got on here. I have it on a chain. Let me see if I can go a little bit wide back a little bit for you guys to get an idea. There you go. So you can get an idea. So the bail is actually wide enough you can put on a torque. I have it right now just on a beautiful high polished squared off chain. And, but again, I like to have it matched up to something. I don't have any Torques right now, everybody. I am trying to find Torques. So I apologize if anybody's looking for a Torque from me. I don't have anything really in inventory right now. The only thing I have is an Omega chain. But I'm trying my best to get some Torques in. But beautiful hammered Mexican silver piece. So good for you, Amy. I have to work on the 4th of July too. They are going to feed us at the hospital on Wednesday for lunch. They're going to do a barbecue. So we're going to have our hot dogs and hamburgers at the hospital. Feed the workers, I guess, since we have to work on the 4th. All right, so this I found. Okay, I've got a few of these ladies. Different combinations. This one here is Tiger's Eye, and I believe a few of these, not this, but this one's Tiger's Eye, and it has a star and moon motif, and the bead rotates. It's almost like a fidget pendant, if you want to call it that. See, watch. So it's like a fidget pendant, fidget rings. You know, you've seen the fidget rings, right? This one has like a star and moon. There's like a little Saturn right there. Crescent moon. All sterling silver. Okay, isn't that cute? Well, and I'm having a couple of these types. I know I've got, I think, one in amethyst or something in here. So I got them all sorted here, but needless to say, they're here. Okay, let's see. You like that? I know you love your Tiger's Eye right here. I'm so happy you love that necklace, by the way. I'm so happy you love that. This is beautiful too. If I can move this, let me zoom in on this. This is lovebirds, little lovebird filigree heart, puffed heart. Little lovebirds there with a little flower in between them. And then this side has the open scroll work there. I just thought that was so precious. It's kind of diamond cut. I left a little bit of patina. I don't want to go too shiny. I give it a little bath, of course, right? But I don't want to go too shiny because I know a lot of people like to have the patina. Let's see. What else did I get? Now, some of the pieces I got, if you guys are Barse collectors, if you love Barse, she had a bunch of these as well. And these are coming on, like, these are sterling silver, and they come on cords. So these are like leather cords. So this is actually an enhancer on this particular one. You can take it off these cords. You'll get this with it, but you can take this off and put this on beads. And you have what you have here. This is actual agate and black onyx, sterling silver, and this is Barse. Comes with even has the accordion little black onyx mark in the back, and it is signed Barse on the back of the piece. So, I mean, this is just one example. Okay, got that one. I'm just going to quickly just go through these real quick for you guys. Here's another Barse piece. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I know you guys I know a lot of people are watching other things going on, and I get it. So I just wanted to make sure I came on here and just did a quick little thing. This is Barse as well. And this is rhodonite. Rhodochrosite are the small pink beads in there. You have rose quartz and dyed red quartz. The ones that are darker red around it are dyed red quartz. Again, Barse. All sterling silver. Comes on the leather cord with the sterling silver clasp. Okay. And then this was cute. Like I said, she just literally just opened up her box and she says, take what you like. I said, can I just take it all? I like when I deal with people like that, you know, and I said, you know, she wanted me to pick a dress. I said, what if I just buy it all? And she's like, okay, all right. This is really cute. This is $9.50 silver. It is marked $9.50 on it. It's a cute little owl. And he has, this is black coral and mother of pearl. And he's three-dimensional. Let me show you up close. Okay. Look at all the detail. Look at all the little feathers on his head. And again, on black leather cord. And look at the clasp. The clasp is unique on this piece. You can tell this is from Mexico because look how they've done this, all done by hand. All these little clasps. So cute little fella. And he's heavy too. This weighs 16.2 grams, this necklace. So he got some weight. Oh, they're great pieces, Elizabeth. They're good. They're good to know. Here's another burst one. Now, you guys know I love to share love. I got the hook on my neck back here. Okay. This is also burst. Simple as red leather cord. This is all sterling silver. All this, you know. This one, I don't think this one's an enhancer. Let me look. This one is not an enhancer. So, isn't that cute? And then, of course, it has the, got to twist it back here. There's a little extender for chain back here. Burst makes really nice jewelry. It can get pricey too. But look how much silver's here. So you can make it longer. This can go up to, it's 15.5 with 3-inch extender in the back. So I like adjustability on pieces, and it's real pretty. I don't know, like I said, she just said, take it off. There's a couple more. Here's a turquoise one. This one's not signed burst. It has a burst feel to it though. And a suede cord. Little turquoise. You can take it off of here if you don't like it. I mean, that's how I got it. So again, sterling silver. Okay. Let's see. Mother of pearl. And I'll get in some last couple things and I'll. But again, if you guys saw stuff from my last show, I'm usually on here for like 4 or 5 hours on Tuesday. And it seems like I always have, like, I really feel like I can get to everything. So if you guys are interested in anything that you didn't see from my last show, you say, hey, Jenny, do you still have that piece I didn't see last week? Or just reach out to me, send me an email, jensgemsfinds@gmail.com. I'll be happy to look and see what I got. These are just the new pieces that I have. That I don't pre-sell these just because if something interests everybody, I like to give everybody a fair shot. So you can always leave me in a silent bid if you cannot physically be here Tuesday on something you like. You just have to reach out to me and I will write it down. So when we get to the item up on the auction block, I will have your bid here. And that way everyone gets a fair shot at something. I don't pre-sell all the new pieces yet. Just haven't come to that crossroads whether or not I'm going to do that or not. But if I do, then I'll definitely let everybody know as we go along. So this is cool. This is sterling silver floating opal pendant. These actually can be very pricey. I've never seen these before. Let me get this close. And what you're looking at here, this is actual opal that's floating in this orb in oil. See the reflection there? And they float around. In this orb. Sterling silver cap, little leaf pattern. It's on a sterling chain. Very sweet. These, like I said, look up floating orb opal ball. And you guys will see, like, oh, wow, those things. They're actually very collectible. Because I think what happens is these don't last. They haven't lasted throughout the years, and these get damaged or broken. So if you want something unique that you don't see every day, that's something there. I also have a garnet cross. People ask me for gemstone pieces. This is marcasite and garnet. Very old vintage vibe here. They have it on a twisted spiga. They call it a twisted spiga link. I love the garnets in this. Really, really pretty. Yeah. All right, what else we got real quick? And I want to something. Let's see if they have anything else. Oh, okay. This is a beautiful piece of turquoise. I had so many sterling, you guys. I had to go through it all. So needless to say, I've been busy. Okay, so let me show you the back of this. Look at this first. Hook clasp, all wire, twisted wire sections. Oops, I have it backwards. Jenny, put it on right. Everybody can see it. And then look at this. Let me undo this. I'm going to show you the whole thing. There you go. So it comes down like that. And then you come down to here, this beautiful amulet at the bottom. Let me zoom in on this turquoise so you guys can see. And then look at this. That's the original matrix, everybody. That's what turquoise does over time. You can't, that's very hard. You can't do that. That's just nature at its best. Look at all the different tones of green in there, the black. Beautiful. This beautiful piece of turquoise. Here's the back, all nice and smooth and solid, sterling silver. Handmade. This is all handmade. Top to bottom, all handmade. What do I think it is? Most likely Navajo. That'd be my guess. And I just thought it was beautiful. Let's see. Okay. And then we have, let's see. And then again, you know, if you're looking for something particular, oops, sorry, I have a blank screen there. Just shoot me an email, and I most likely might have something that I don't bring out every time. Oh, I have backwards. Handmade, top to bottom on this as well. So we go from that last one, more Native American design. Look at this. All hand done, all hammered, diamond cut. Look at the chain. All hand done. They did put a spring ring clasp on here, though. A little more of a modern clasp. I just thought that was beautiful. Simple, elegant. It's all about craftsmanship on this piece. Somebody with a lot of labor and love and say, I just want to take design and I want to put it in some sterling, and that's what they did. You want to add something. Now, this would be cute if you had little enhancers. You could hang it from here, which is nice, because sometimes when you have enhancers, you're like, oh, I only can wear them with my pearls. I can only wear them with my beads. Something like this, if you had a enhancer, one of those, like I said, enhancer pendants, you could hang it right on this one. This would be perfect. You could wear that with everything. That you have those little, you know, gemstone pendant, pearl pendant, or something like that. You know, put on something like that. Let's see. Okay, I didn't show you guys know about. I know last week I didn't get to these, but I never presented them. So I will be bringing these back up again. I showed them in the hall, but I never got them to the show. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Maybe if I did, forgive me. This is from a designer, Bora Yasar, Yasar, Turkish designer. And beautiful. This one here is lemon quartz. It looks like a little castle, like castle motif on this ring. All hand done underneath. This is a size 7.5. Want something unique? That's definitely unique. And I've got a few of these. So that's number one for a ring. That's 7.5. The next one I have is a, did I put up size on here? Oh, maybe this one. Oh, this is the one that the shank is a little bit wasabi. Chain's a little bent. Look at this druzy. And this is the one I would give a deal on because I bought it all at the same time. I didn't notice that it was missing a stone. But unless I pointed it out, some people wouldn't even notice it was there. But these pieces actually go for a lot of money by this designer named Bora. So that's number 2. And then I have another ring and a pendant. And then I will be signing off here in a second. Here's a necklace. Now this one is actually rhinestone. I thought this was quartz. It's not quartz. It's actually glass. But I love the medallion. Love the oxidation of it. I love the kind of the shadow box a little bit motif because you got the high relief of the crystals, the cubic zirconias in here. I love this chain. It just brings everything together. Very old world, very cool piece. Signed Bora there on the back. And just a fabulous piece of jewelry. Okay. So that, and then the last ring I have for this designer is this one. And this is blue. What did I say this is? This is this is chalcedony. I should know that offhand where it's at. Blue chalcedony. Beautiful. And this ring is it's about a 6.5 to a 7. So I know that's, if you look up that designer Bora, these pieces go for a lot of money. So I just put these out here because I got a good deal again. I love oxidation on the chain, just with everything about it. All right. I'm going to come back to the camera, say hello. Thank you. Thank you. One thing I did notice, back here. I'm going to bring this up. I should bring my light in here. I feel bad. I found out, I showed this last week. It's still here for all of you who didn't. This is I'm just going to show you something. So this is just a bracelet bar of the things that I haven't sold from before. One thing I did not know on this bracelet, okay, Max Niger bracelet, okay, these are uranium glass. I did not know that when I showed it last week. So I still have it here. It's still here, but these, I didn't even, when I was so excited to find a piece like this to bring to you guys, I wasn't even thinking about whether or not the glass was going to glow. This glows green. Glows green. All these star cabochons glow green. I'm just pointing out there because I'm like, I know some people, it's not the way to look for things, but some people want unique. And then I found this out. I said, oh, I have to let my viewers know about that. So if there's anything that you guys want to know about anything in the back here on my set, you can always send me an email. Needless to say, I'm still trying to get through a lot of these sterling pieces, and then a lot of what's left over are smaller pendants. But I try to bring things out for everybody, different price points. Sorry about the focus. I'm trying to unfocus there. Okay, come on, Jenny. Hello. There we go. So I this week might bring these back up for you guys to see it again. I still have Nikki Butler back here. I still have the cadmium glass back here, which is also another Czech glass Art Deco era. There's some sterling cuffs back here. The Tahi cuffs are still here. So, needless to say, why I come on these Sundays to come on here is just to show you when I'm going to kind of do the new items. But I try to explain all things that there's a lot of things I haven't got to. Rings, earrings. I'm looking at what I've got over there. So I'm trying to slowly get through a lot of things for all of you. If there's something you're looking for, gold. Elizabeth, I have. Let's see. I'm just thinking in my head. I have an emerald and diamond ring. I have a gorgeous Levion. Used to be my ring. It's a beautiful 14 karat gold pink, hot pink sapphire like you've never seen in your life. It's the most gorgeous pink stone you'll see. Even though it's not a large stone, it's beautiful hot pink Levian ring. It's a designer sign ring. Um, it goes for about anywhere from $1,800 to $2,200 online. I'm not asking that, but a lot of these pieces I have in my inventory. If you go back a lot of my episodes, they will be in there than shown before. So I have that. As far as other things, I have pearl necklaces with pearl, like 14 karat gold clasps. I have, just trying to think what I've shown. Some jade pieces. If you're like jade, I have multicolored jade in there with some 14 karat gold clasps. Let's see. I'm just trying to think in my head what I have. An FE ring, like I said, emerald and diamond FE ring. I have, I'm trying to think what's in the box. What's in the box? I have a handmade beautiful bee brooch. It's a brooch. It's like the size, it's not that big, but it's handmade, 14 karat white gold, diamonds and ruby and pink sapphire bee. It's a little bee brooch, probably about the size, I'm gonna say maybe about 3/4 of an inch, about the size of my pinky maybe. But I have it, you can wear it on a chain or you can wear it with just a little brooch. Hi Kim, how are you? Good to see you. I have to bring out my box. I don't remember. You guys put me on the spot. Let's see. There's a nephrite bead, nephrite jade, beautiful green, most beautiful polish on the stones are in there. But yeah, I'll have Joe bring out the box on Tuesday, or if there's something you're looking for, just let me know. But I do have rings in there. There's Levian. Yep, I've got the Levian. Just trying to think. Can't think right now what else is in there. I'll have to look. But that's okay, Kim. I've been on here for a little bit. I don't want to take over. I know other people are doing their shows. So I always promise you guys to come on and do a little interactive live show video. Again, a lot of like this, what I just went through, Kim, you just got here, was I've got about 123 necklaces I bought from this woman. And so I've been going through it slowly but surely. So I put these out here. I know sometimes people want the large pieces. Some people want whatever they're looking for, but I try to have something for everybody. I also put out there that Christmas is literally 6 months away. So even if you find something now, put it away for Christmas time. This is the time to get it. And sometimes when you buy in bulk, like what we do as resellers, you get the opportunity to buy when you can. So yeah, 123. That's right, Kim. So we've been cleaning piece by piece, checking. So far so good. But I do appreciate you guys coming in tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Again, if you're looking for something, Elizabeth, but I didn't buy any new gold pieces for this week. But I do have a whole box full of stuff if you haven't seen it. I know Kim's been at my show too. You guys have seen what I've shown, and it's here. I just want to bring it out because I don't want to scare anybody away either. Don't want to scare anybody away. But needless to say, I always try to find some cool stuff. So, but yeah, I'll definitely make sure that we bring it out on Tuesday. And if there's something in the box that you want to see, just let me know, and we'll take it out and we'll show you some highlights. You guys have any questions for me right now? Otherwise, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. This is my chit chat time. So it's nice to come on and see you guys. I had to work this weekend, so I'm a little tired. I had to work in the ER this weekend, so I'm a little tired. And I'll be up late cleaning jewelry tonight, as I always do. But yeah, we're having a good time. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me, and we'll see you guys Tuesday. Unless you got something else to ask me. I don't have the box in here right now. I would show you what I have in the box, Elizabeth, but I don't really have it in my vicinity right now. If they're I will bring up things that I didn't sell last week. I'll do some buy it nows and things like that. So, that's how I try to give you guys good deals on a lot of stuff. So for example, if I pass on a lot of these things that I haven't, I show a lot of these pieces before, next time I bring it up, I'll give you guys a good deal on it, because that's usually what I do is start up and then we move on and we'll bring it back up. If there's something you like, we'll make it work. We'll make it happen. So do show. Okay, I will. I'll bring some on Tuesday, and we'll go from there. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm here to make things interactive as well as educational, as well as to make you guys love your jewelry pieces. From a be $10 piece up to a multi-$100 piece. I want all of you guys to enjoy your jewelry and to pass it on to your relatives and things like that. So I am here for you. So that's what I try to do. And yeah. So yeah, you never know. And some people watch these videos and then they'll reach out to me and they'll say, Jenny, do you still have this? And it could be a viewer that just signed up with me and they watched my video from 6 months ago and they'll say, do you still have it? Sometimes I do, believe it or not. You never know. So that's why I do this. So if I wasn't doing this, if I didn't love what I do, then where are we at in life, right? So that's why I love each one of you. You bring so much joy to me and to my husband when we do our shows. It means a lot. And we love the positive feedback. Amy, I'm just going to sing you out here, but I did watch your video that you did, which I love. And I'm just going to say, Amy and Leonore, I can't, both of you ladies do so much for the community. And the fact that you do what you do means a lot to me and Joe as well. I can speak for us too. I mean, I know it means I'm going to speak for me right now, this means in particular, but that was very sweet. You don't have to go on there and share our channels with everybody, but the fact that you guys love your jewelry and you want to make a video and say, look what these people do. Look what they bring the joy. Look what they bring to YouTube. It makes people excited and find us, and then we can have interactive conversations like this. So I love when viewers take it upon themselves to do the content themselves, and then it brings us joy because we see the joy. And sometimes we don't see your face, but we can hear it in your tone of your voice. And that's what I love about it. And I just want to say thank you for what you both ladies, what you guys do. And keep up the great work. And hopefully I can still find you guys great pieces of jewelry. I feel like I'm up to a standard now. I said for Amy, she gave me she bought a Hebrew shell necklace. It was a fabulous necklace. If you haven't seen her video, she did it, I think it was yesterday. It was the day before, I don't remember. But I saw it and I said, oh, I remember that necklace. And I'm sure she got lots of compliments on it, and she'd probably never heard. Nobody's probably heard what's a Hebrew shell, right? When you saw, I just bought the necklace because it was beautiful, and I said somebody's going to understand this. And then I did the research on it. And when you do the research on the piece and you bring it to you guys just like, oh my gosh! And then you realize it's a rare shell. Oh my gosh! I'll have to keep an eye on lookout for that. That happens more often than you think. I'm not in. I went to school for gemology. And a gemstone could be glass, but it's beautiful. It's what's, the design around it or what's it composed of. So even though, it's just, some people say, there's no value in that, or it's just a shell. Don't listen to those people because they don't sometimes know what they're talking about. And you look at the whole encompass of what something is in and how it's made and how it's put together. And sometimes you just have to say, wow, and then you bring them knowledge. So it's almost like I try to do these things and find some unique pieces for each one of you. And then you guys can take that and then spread the knowledge to all your friends and family and say, wow, I had no idea. You'd be surprised. I talked to a lot of people where I work at the hospital and like, Jenny, where did you learn all this stuff? It's so nice. And you're so excited and passionate about it. I said, well, that's what I did. And so I tell them how to clean their jewelry and they're like, how does that work? And so needless to say, they're excited, to hear and learn something from me. So, anyway, but I just wanted to both of you ladies, I'm glad that both of you are here right now because I could have sent you an email, but I also know that other people in the chat probably think the same way. I'm one of those people that probably over the course of time that gets myself in trouble because I literally say what I mean from my heart. And sometimes it gets me in trouble, but I don't really care. So I just look at it that way. So I want people to know that you guys are truly gems and one-of-a-kind people, and the fact that you are special to me, so, and to Joe. So share your channels, of course, Leonore and Amy, and so everybody can check out what you guys do, and it means a lot. And so that being said, I just I'm not, I mean, that's what they do. They share the love to everybody. So that's why I care that I think about this all the time. And yeah. So yeah, now you're gonna get me emotional, but you're welcome. You're welcome. But I will have more things. I'm always looking for more things. Elizabeth, I haven't supplied more. And you saw a couple of the brooches I have I didn't get to last week, but you know, I'm always finding new. When I find things that make things special and unique, I pick it up more than I could possibly get it here for you, because it means the world to me when I get a picture or an email or you guys telling me in the chat that, hey, Jenny, I wore this piece, or this means so much to me. And I had one person, like when I saw Amy's video about her story about, was it your student or something, the X and O tennis bracelet, you know, I buy, you know, I don't know about her story, why she would want a bracelet like that. But the fact that she went on and did a video about it, and she explained why she loved, it reminds her of the hugs and kisses about that. And she told me the story. And I said, you can't put a price on that. And to me, I love that. I love hearing stories. I love the fact it could be, even it doesn't have to be an expensive piece, a $10, $5 item, up to a multi-$100 item. It's what gives you the love and memory of that situation that it's priceless to me. So that's what keeps me motivated to keep finding things for you guys. So that's how I feel, and I get excited, and I'm like, I don't know, but I love hearing the stories and the feedback. Just keep bringing it to me, because sometimes I'm at, you know, everybody has their highs and lows and what we're doing. And sometimes when we hear a story like that, it uplifts everybody. And so I just wanted you guys to understand that. And it keeps us motivated to do what we do. So anyway, hi, Curry. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. Curry, if you guys aren't familiar with Curry, it's Cherished Relics Boutique. She, her, what's it called? District. She sells on District. She has a channel on YouTube, but she actually, she lives in Pennsylvania, and she actually finds a lot of her pieces through lots and things like that. And then she sells on a platform called District. I've never been there to purchase from her, but she does a lot of her sorting and goes through things, and she uses Presidium, and she finds things. And I go into her chat and I try to help her out a little bit. And she's a really sweet lady. And so if she's, you know, she's been doing it for as long as I've been doing it. And so we're, you know, I help with her with the knowledge, and also she helps me to bring a little bit more. She likes to bring fun trivia to her show. She likes to do a little bit of what do they call them, riddles and things like that. So she keeps it very interactive. So check out Cherished Relics Boutique. She's a really cool lady. Oh, she's at the lake. That's right. She's on vacation this week. But anyway, so and that being said, thank you guys. I hope everyone's safe this week. We'll be doing our show come Tuesday, 1:00 Central. And 4th of July, of course, is this Friday, and we'll get into that come Tuesday. But for those of you who can't be here on Tuesday, I want to wish everybody happy 4th of July. Hope you stay safe, and thank the men and women who serve in our military for the reason we have independence in this country. And of course, my husband serves, so I'm always thankful for him. And hi, Christina. I'm just about to log off, but again, you guys mean the world to me and my husband. We will see you Tuesday, and keep the positive energy flowing, and the love, pay it forward to everybody. So we will see you guys. Take care. And if there's anything you want to see, or if there are any requests, send it to me via email, or inquiring about anything, because you guys know when I'm on here 4 or 5 hours, it goes like this. I couldn't believe when we were on the other night. I said, oh my God, it's past 6 o'clock. I Hopefully I was on here for 5 hours, but that's because I talk a lot, as you guys tell. I can't get up. But needless to say, I'm here for you guys. And if there's something you have seen, rings, earrings, whatever, I probably have it here. I just got to keep on track. That's what we do. So I'll make sure that, Elizabeth, that I will bring out the gold for you. And if you're looking for something particular, send me an email, my dear. And if it's rings, I'll send you some snapshots, what I've got. If you're just, I mean, there's a few things in there, but if you want in for something, let me know. And I'll be happy to do it. That's what I do. I'll send you guys snapshots, photographs, information, so you guys have an idea. And go from there. Okay. All right. That's it. Unless you guys have any questions for me. Do you have any questions for me? I'm going to sign off. Bye. Okay. She said bye. Okay. But again, Amy, thank you for what you do. And thanks, Leonore, for what you do. It means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot. Okay. Signing off now. Gotta go. See you later. I gotta go clean more jewelry. Gotta keep busy. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.